The start of a new year is here, and whether you love it or hate it, New Year's resolutions are an important part of a lot of people getting to achieve their goals. But for a lot of us, we fail at actually completing the resolutions that we want to achieve. And so I want to talk a little bit about some of the strategies that we can use in order to achieve more of those resolutions and what's missing from the typical New Year's resolution that's going to help you to see more of those goals come to fruition. We often get into a state of more reflection and thinking about the future as we wrap up the end of one year and start the beginning of the next year. It's the natural threshold of the hero's journey that we cross over and this new call to adventure that we face. And so it's very much a part of the human psyche for us to want to look towards what goals we're going to achieve as we cross over this threshold. But one thing that doesn't often come to mind for a lot of people is how they're going to actually achieve those goals and resolutions, the action plan that needs to be in place. And because of this, we often fail to achieve our resolutions. We think about that end point, whether it's wanting to lose 10 pounds or quit smoking or start a new fitness plan, but we don't actually think about those individual steps along the way and how we're going to take action on that ultimate goal of, say, losing 10 pounds. So what happens is at the end of the following year, we kind of look back and we realize that we didn't actually achieve the goal that we set out for. What we can do is create more of individual action plan steps along the way and sort of map out the journey that we're going to be going through in the next year or over however many months we hope to achieve those resolutions. We could use the example of losing 10 pounds. It's a very clear one because a lot of people do have health and nutrition related goals for their resolutions, like losing 10 pounds or eating better, starting a new workout program, and so on. So with these style of goals and creating an action plan for it, kind of backtrack and go through week by week, what are the individual steps that you need to take? Often we don't see progress happen linearly, and it takes some time to build up momentum with those goals to ultimately get to losing those 10 pounds or whatever other goal you have. So in the beginning, it's very easy to get off track and lose your momentum because you think that you're actually not making enough progress. But we need to stay on track, and that's where the second part of taking that action plan and reviewing it comes into play. When we do a regular review of our resolutions and those goals, it's going to automatically help us to stay on track. Part of human nature is that every 90 days, we kind of lose our focus and no longer have the same drive and motivation towards a goal that we've set. But we can help to prevent this by staying on track with regular reviews. The way I like to do this is every Sunday morning, I look at my goals for the week and which ones I've achieved or which ones I'm on track with and where I've gotten off track. And this helps me to stay focused and kind of dive back in for the new week with a plan in place to make sure that I'm still going in the right direction. Sunday morning maybe works for you. It doesn't really matter what time of the day or week that you go with. Just make sure that you do something consistently. And when it comes to those health goals, I do think that weekly check-ins is very valuable because we can get off track. You know, maybe we've got a string of parties to go to or somebody's birthday has come up and it throws off our fitness plans or our nutrition goals. And so by checking in every week, we can sort of reevaluate what we need to do to get back on track the following week. Whereas some other goals, maybe in the sense of a business you want to start or anything else that's a bit longer and more spread out, you may be checking in only every month or every quarter on those goals. But I still think that there's value to do a more regular check-in with these too. Now, the important thing here that I suggest you do is go ahead and schedule in or calendar in these appointments with yourself right now. Even if you don't have a full action plan in place for the goals that you're going to be working on, by putting in the schedule that you're going to check in, it's going to help you to stay on track and make sure you don't block that off with some other appointment or activity that you're doing. These weekly check-ins are a great way to hold yourself accountable, but sometimes we also need the help of someone else to hold us accountable with whatever we're working on. So that's where finding a friend who's also got some goals and resolutions that are maybe similar, or at least you've got a similar mindset and you can hold each other accountable, is something that's going to help you with those resolutions and sticking to them. Or you may want to look at finding a coach in the area that you're working on improving and sign up with them, because they will help you in a professional manner to hold you accountable and help to figure out any of the roadblocks you may face, how you can avoid those obstacles, get through them, and keep on progressing, even if you don't know exactly what to do yourself. And if you are serious about the goals that you want to achieve this year, check out Flow Coaching in the link in the description below. We provide the ultimate in accountability and support for whatever goals that you want to achieve with health and performance. And our client-centered approach means that you're in the driver's seat. We're not creating cookie cutter programs for you. It's all about your journey and helping you to achieve whatever you're working on. So check out the link in the description to learn more about Flow Coaching and to fill out an application to learn more about whether you'd be a good fit for the program.